2024 Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix is gassing up for another race through the city, and tickets for the Full Throttle weekend are now available.
Yeah, good timing because they make a perfect Christmas gift if you're still shopping. Joining us now to talk about the big race, Grand Prix Chairman Bud Denker. We're so glad to have you here with us this morning.
Well, good morning. It's great to be here. So bright and early, but it's great to be in your studio today.
Yeah, so exciting stuff. Tell us what folks can expect this year.
Well, 172 days away, if you can believe it, we're going to have the amazing sounds of race cars in our downtown streets once again. You know, it was last year we brought the racing back to Detroit after a 31-year absence. We've been on Belle Isle for a long time. Coming back downtown, we doubled our attendance, 150,000 people last year. More racing on the racetrack and a lot more people probably downtown as well.
Yeah, I went to the race last year. It was fantastic having it downtown like that. You know, you had it back on the streets last year. You got some feedback. Is the course going to be relatively the same? Do you know that at this time? Are there going to be some minor changes done to it?
Well, you know, our roads are not the smoothest all the time, right?
Yeah.
So we fixed a lot of the roads last year. We've already put some new asphalt down on Jefferson Avenue just in the last month or so. So a smoother race coming up this year, the same 1.7-mile track that we had last year. 190 passes during our race last year. A lot of action going on, both, as you see, against the walls, but also on the racetrack itself. But we had an amazing event. It brought a lot of people downtown when our town needs it the most right now. And we're most proud of the fact that over half of the circuit last year was open for free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there was a tremendous amount of foot traffic last year just in that entire area. Restaurants, bars, businesses really saw a boost. What are you doing this year trying to maybe increase that by a little bit more?
Well, we found last year that most people like to congregate around the Woodward area between Campus Martius and the racetrack. So we're going to open that area up even more this year. More activities going on, more activation, more displays. Concerts will be in that area as well. We'll still have Hart Plaza going on also. So you mentioned a lot of foot traffic. We had a lot of that. And when you open half the track up for free, you get a lot of people down there observing it, curious. This year, tickets, remember, go on sale today at 8 o'clock. We sold out last year. So if you want your tickets, go to DetroitGP.com and get them right away because they will sell out again next year.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about those tickets. Do you have certain packages available? I mean, people are looking for stocking stuffers as well, something like that. Tell us a little bit more detail about that.
Well, for $25 on Friday, you can come in and enjoy the racing and the action and practice and qualifying. On Saturday, you can get tickets as low as $45, and on Sunday, $55. What's new this year, though, is last year around our pit lane, the dual pit lane we had last year, which is so cool, you have all these parking decks. And last year, people came down and watched the racing from the parking decks. So this year, we're going to open the parking decks up. We're going to have parties on top of the parking decks. We're going to allow tailgating inside the parking decks. So go online to DetroitGP.com. You'll see the ticket sales. You'll see the parking deck sales. And it was a great time that a lot of people had fun last year.
I like the sounds of that parking deck party.
It sounds super fun. So obviously you can't reveal all the secrets, but can you give us like some little insider tips on what might be new and interesting, fascinating? Anyone on the lineup already in terms of concerts, or you're working on things?
Still haven't announced our concerts yet, but I do want to say we're going to add an extra race to it this year on Saturday. We're going to have the sports cars of the Corvettes, the Cadillacs, BMWs, Acuras, Porsches, Penske Porsches coming down to race. And remember, if it wasn't for Chevrolet, we wouldn't be here doing this. And Lear and other great sponsors of ours. So you're going to see a lot of action on the racetrack, more than last year. And imagine the Corvettes and Cadillacs racing around their world headquarters down around Jefferson Avenue. So come on down. It's May 31st through June 2nd next year. We're after Memorial Day weekend. Support our city, support the event, support the businesses. And last year, we were about $101 million in economic spending, $101 million. Almost doubling what we had on Belle Isle. So it really resonated with the businesses last year and people to come down and support those bars and restaurants last year as well.
Yeah, it was exciting to see last year for sure.
One more question about the track. You mentioned the double pit lane. Are you guys going to have that again, or is that just a one-time thing?
Oh, yeah. You know, when you go downtown and try to find a place for a pit lane, you need 1,000 feet. We didn't have that. So as you saw last year, we doubled it up. As cars came into the pit lane, some pitted to the left, some pitted to the right. They intersected coming back in. It worked out great last year. We're going to have it back again. The only place you can find it in the world here in Detroit.
Very unique. Okay, that's good to hear. That'll be back. All right, once again, where do they go for tickets? Website?
DetroitGP.com, and go quickly because tickets will sell out. DetroitGP.com.
Bud, thanks a lot for dropping by this morning.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you all.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Bud.